linear danger area. All right. Can everybody see
User
the
joined your
markings on the
channel.
map there?
Yep.
Hey, Phil.
Nope, I'm gonna have to change channel, I think.
I think I'm in group channel.
I'll need to join your group then, won't I?
Yeah.
What's your frequency?
We're on 120 right now. All right. As you're coming up to this linear danger area, you're going to be squad column, assuming squad column. Now, as you're moving up, the fire team on point is going to call out a linear danger area, okay? As soon as he calls out that linear danger area, the movement is going to stop. The squad leader is going to end up coming up and assessing the situation on how best to cross, and we're going to go over pretty much the best way to cross. So note that once you get to these linear danger areas, unless your squad leader says no, hey, we're going to go ahead and shift left and go a different way, if you're going to cross, prepare to form up in this fashion, okay? So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to have generally your AR and your grenadier pulling up security up and down the road. Generally your AR is going to be pointed in the direction that is the most perceived threat.
Private Miller.
Yes.
I was told we can go to the close quarters combat area if you want to go there.
I don't. We're actually going to go over this a little bit with this map for a second. Then we're going to go out in this open field, and we're going to walk through the drill, and then we're going to push into the woods and cross it in the woods. Okay, so we got our AR and our grenadier facing up and down the road. The squad leader is going to come up in between those two.
Where are we on the map?
Well, we're looking at underneath Malone 8.
Roger, I see it.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So once he's going to give the command to go ahead and cross the road, the first fire team leader and the next man will cross the road. And what they're going to do is they're going to reconnoiter the area beyond the road real quick. There's a couple different ways to do it, but generally you're going to box out an area large enough for the entire squad to come through. You generally, when you come up to a linear danger area, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put rally points on either side of the road. And I generally do it about 30 meters depending on terrain. But we'll save that for another time. But this is the basics. So your team leader and the other member of that first fire team push forward, and they clear the area, like I said, large enough for the squad to come through.
Apologies, what does reconnoiter mean?
Recon, just you're checking
okay.
out the area. Now if it's flat kind of and you can see across it, really all you need to do is push across, maybe push past a little bit, 10-15 meters, get eyes on everything, and come back to the road, and they're going to pull security up and down the road as well. Okay, as those two moved across, the reason the squad leader is there in the middle is he's counting people that go across to make sure he keeps accountability of all his guys. So you call out the linear danger area. The two move up, pull up and down the road. Squad leader gets in the middle. Says go ahead and cross and recon the far side of the road, and he taps them on the shoulder. 1, 2, as they move across. All right. Now once they're across, they cleared that area, and they're set up on the road. You're going to push the entire second fire team through. They're going to follow up. You always go in between the people that are set up left and right. Okay, so they're going to push through far enough for the rest of the fire team once they collapse back in to fall in behind you. Okay, so as that second fire team's moving, the squad leader's still counting them. So 1, 2's moved, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Once that second fire team is there, he is going to call to these guys on the near side. He's going to tell them, last man moving, near side pick up, and they will collapse back in and move along the same line that everybody else moved in. Okay, and once they are
You
across,
fall into the left always.
Yeah,
Frequency 120.
Sorry. All right.
you're gonna come back through to the middle, push through. Once
Is there an
you're
arsenal
across,
I can use?
we're gonna collapse
You won't
back.
need it.
All right.
We're gonna collapse back and continue movement and get out of that area.
Join off of my group on me.
Yep.
And then check the map down south where it
All right.
says group.
All right, Hibby, you
me,
got
just do a
anything
radio,
to
set my
add to
radio.
that?
I never heard what you said when you went over the road. So obviously the first team provides security, second team pushes across and pushes far enough forward to secure the area to the front. And so say 30, 50 yards or whatever it is.
Ranger
But we
check
still have to
120.
be within visual sight of the security team.
I hear you. Put your weapon down.
And once we collapse back into them, obviously it's just carry on in your
On your back.
general movement order from there. Is that roughly what you said there? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, basically. So that first fire team, they set up the first two guys on this near side of the road.
I've got the first bit set up. It was
Yeah,
the
and then
second fire team pushing through. I never
Well,
picked up.
see, the rest of that fire team, once they get the order to move across, they move to the other side, clear out an area large enough for the rest of the squad to push through. Then they come back and they point up and down the road as well. And as soon as they get set up there, that second fire team does move through and pushes all the way across and sets up.
Aye, cool. Aye, that sounds about right to me.
Where I marked it, that's where you mean we're set up at? We're making a pretend road, or we're going to use an actual road?
We're going to go out here to this field, and we're going to do it out in the open across a couple of these roads to get a good warm and fuzzy on the whole movement, and then we'll push to the trees.
Roger.
All right, how many guys you got now? Let's see, 1, 2.
We got 4.
All right, how about you guys go blue? And the
I'll
rest
roll
of
with him, and Jones can roll with the reds, and we've got 2 5s.
that'll work.
Right, cool.
Yeah, Corporal, can I just go get an ACOG from a crate?
You won't need it. You won't need anything right now. We're just going to be focusing on movements and LDA and radio communication. So whenever I repeat something, you tell me that you got it or not.
Yep. Now,
firm.
first of all, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to talk through it, and then we'll set different radio freaks and we'll go back through it. So pretty much we're just going to run this until you guys are fucking blue in the face from it. Alright? So let's go ahead and push out here to this field out here.
Right, we're setting up freaks, or?
We're gonna stay. Everybody's gonna stay on 120 first, so that way, if I have to talk to people that are far away, they can hear me, and we'll walk through it once or twice, and then we'll change freaks and run through a little bit faster. All right, let's go ahead and get. We'll get red team up front and blue team behind.
We're
moving south in the south direction or north?
Yeah, we'll be going moving south, and we'll just use this first road we come across as an LDA.
Alright, blue wedge on me, heavy right.
And I'm going to play squad leader for a moment.
This isn't a wedge.
Wait, who's Red's team leader? Who's Red team leader?
Hey, whoever's got your weapon on your back, grab it in your hands back there.
Alright, Red, form a wedge on me.
Oh, I take it that was being marked.
Shifting left a bit.
Alright, let's go ahead and just do a double tap C, and we'll just move out and call out the danger area, red team. Alright, let's move out.
Copy, moving out. Alright, we got a danger area up ahead.
Alright guys, we got a danger area. Squad leader is now pushing up. Alright, we're gonna get one guy to pull up to the west. That's gonna be you, Spoonie. Get up right up on the road and get prone and look west. Waylon, you're gonna get up on the road and pull east. Alright, Jones, go ahead and collapse back here to the middle.
If you don't know what he's doing, Blue, feel free to stand up and watch him.
Yeah, the guys in the back can stand up to watch.
It's like right here?
Yeah, go ahead and get up there, because we're about to push across. Okay, so what's happening now is I've assessed the area as a squad leader. We're going to go ahead and push across the road. So I'm giving my team leader and the last guy in the squad, which is Jones, you're going to push across the road and clear out enough area for the rest of the squad to move through. Okay, so Marks, Jones, go ahead and push across the road and clear that area out.
Copy, Marks, Jones, crossing.
Crossing.
Alright, Jones, we're gonna go to the end of the tree line here, clear it out, and then head back to the road.
Alright.
For this purposes, we're going to ignore this stupid house that's right here.
Alright, let's head back.
Alright.
So once those first two guys moved through, I counted 1, 2
I'll
people.
take right, you take left.
2, so there's 2 people on the far side of the road. The squad leader's got to know that everybody's on that, how many people have moved through.
Alright, area cleared.
Alright, when you guys are on the far side of the road, go ahead and set up directly across from each other, so we got a clear lane of where everybody's moving through. So Jones, go ahead and move up online about where Spoon's at. Alright.
My bad for this shot. Fucking hit my mouse pad.
It's all good. Alright, now that they're through, the squad leader's gonna call up and say, Team 2, go ahead and push across the road. And as you push across the road, you're gonna collapse in and you're gonna go in a file through this opening. So I count one by one, people going through. Now I'm counting 3,
Team 2 crossing.
4, keep going, 5, 6, 7. So now I've counted that everybody that there's 7
Fall
people
back
on the
into a
far
wedge.
side of the room.
Sorry about that. Apologies.
No, you're good. Alright. Now, near side, which would be Spoon and, who's this over here? Waylon. Alright, near side, go ahead and pick up and move across the road. Misfire.
Recommendation to put your guns on safety.
Yeah.
That's Control Tilde, if you don't already know.
Yeah, roger. So now I know that 9 people are across the road, and I'm going to tell the Red Fire team, alright, go ahead and pick up, fall back in, and they will be the second team in the squad column now. Alright, Red team, go ahead and pick up and fall back in.
Blue, we're stepping
Copy.
up a bit.
Red, form a wedge on me.
Forming wedge on marks.
Stop.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and pick back up. Let's go back to the field. We'll run it again. We're going to let blue team fall in first and red team will be second.
Alright, Red, form a wedge on me.
Shift right a bit, everyone. That way we don't have this house to deal with. Are you up, Blue?
Yeah, everybody looks like they're in position. Alright, let's go ahead and move out.
LDA.
Alright guys, we got an LDA.
Covering the east. Someone go cover the south.
Covering south.
Got the west.
You need to get a lot further away from me. Oh no, you're good. Sorry.
Okay, so now it's the squad leader. I'm coming up. I'm assessing that we are going to go ahead and push across the road. So you're gonna have the blue team leader and the rest of blue team can push through and clear out the other side of this LDA.
Alright, Jose, you come take my spot then.
A-firm.
Column behind me. We're crossing.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you don't leave.
Freeze.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You'll be staying here until the very end.
Alright, gotcha.
Alright, now the rest of blue team on the far side, they're clearing out an area large enough for the entire squad to fall in. Now they're trying to do this quick, fast, and in a hurry because being on this linear danger area it's a danger area. That they don't name it that for no reason. So they get back, they're going to pull security up and down. Like they have
set.
Blue set.
Yep, they have an extra man, so they have one guy facing our direction of travel, and then 2 guys up the road. Alright?
Red, column on me. Squad lead, is red clear to go through?
Push.
Copy.
Count them across. 4, 5.
As soon as you're over the road, form a wedge.
7. Squad leader knows he has 7 people across the road. Gonna call, okay, near side security, pick up and move across the road. Collapse back to the squad leader and push straight across. 8.
Red, set.
9 people across the road. Alright, squad leader moving across.
Fall back in.
Alright, blue team pick up and fall in. Alright, let's go ahead and collapse back in the field and we'll get different radio channels set up and we'll start running through a little bit faster speed.
At one point, I know nobody's shouting last man as you go through.
Yeah, since the squad leader is there counting everybody through, he counts off the last 2 guys to come through. So he's actually telling the near side security pick up and go through, and he's counting them off. Alright, does anybody have any questions or comments on how this movement is being run?
I think it needs to be run quicker when you're going across the road. You should be double time.
I mean, that's a good point. You can double time it across the road because we want to spend the least amount of time on that road as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's have red team go on freak 121, and we'll have blue team go on 122.
121.
Radio checks.
Lima Charlie.
One, two, two, Lima Charlie. Okay, so for this, Marks, you're gonna be team leader for right now.
Copy that. I already have 120 set up as well.
Roger that.
Alright, all squads, all teams, let's go ahead and continue movement.
Copy that. Red moving. Right, red moving. LDA up ahead.
Hey, we got an LDA. Alright, red, let's go ahead and set up security on this road. We're gonna go ahead and clear it.
Copy that. Red, Peaceman, take west side. Red, Whalen, take east side.
Alright, go ahead and you two push across the road and clear it out.
Copy that.
Roger.
Alright, Jones, let's go. Jones and I
To
crossing.
be advised, red team was pushed across the road right in the area.
Alright, let's clear
Roger.
at the until the end of the tree line here.
Alright.
Alright, seems clear to me. Alright, Jones, I'll take east side, you take west side.
Roger.
Hey, wait when we're going. If you guys are both team leaders are on 120, you can talk to each other and let them know. Okay, red is completely set and
Area cleared, red is set.
Acknowledged.
Do the smoke, pop the smoke, don't worry.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, near side security, go ahead and pick up and move across. 8. Near side security, go ahead and pick up and move. 9.
Alright, red, collapse in. Wedge on me. Hit.
Alright, red
Red is
team
set.
red is set. Let's go ahead and continue movement. Alright, let's break it up. Let's go back to the field. We'll do it one more across the open area, and then we'll move out here to the woods.
So what was with the smoke?
Someone accidentally threw it.
Yikes.
Vape Nation.
Vape Nation, brah.
Alright, red, wedge on me. Red is set.
Alright, all teams, let's go ahead and continue movement to the south.
Blues up, blues move.
Alright, red, we're moving south.
Alright, we got an LDA.
Red hold.
We're set.
Red, be advised, blue's on the far side of the road, clearing time now.
Copy that. Red acknowledges.
We're set.
Copy that. Red starting to cross the road. Right, column on me. We're crossing the road. Double time.
Four. 5.
As soon as you cross, get him wedge.
Alright, blue, red is moved through. Go ahead
Red,
and pull all
set.
your near side security. Alright, blue, last man, go ahead and pick up and let's continue movement. He can't hear me
User
when
joined your
when I'm
channel.
on 120.
Back needs something in.
Red is confused. Say again.
Alright. Alright, the squad leader will call last man when he's running through. Alright? Happy days. Alright, let's go ahead and stay in formation. Now, if we moved across this road that we just came through, we come up into this wooded area, and we come up on the next road, what should we do?
Call out another LDA. Do the same.
There you go. Every time you fucking come across one of these, you're gonna have to run this drill. Unless you go around the road somehow, if you're going to cross the road, you have to fucking do it this way. If you don't, you are doing it wrong. Alright, so, let's go ahead and pick up, and we'll continue movement to the south. All teams, let's go ahead and continue moving south.
Red moving south. Right, red moving south. LDA up ahead. Red hold.
I got an LDA.
Corporal.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead
Red
and
needs to
push
plug
through
out.
here.
User left your channel.
Let's get some guys set up security.
Copy that. Peaceman, take west.
Now,
Wayland, take east. Peaceman, take west, please.
now you can push up and get in cover. Well, that's probably going to be good enough for there.
Right, red security. Set.
Alright, Red, go ahead and push the rest of your team across and clear the far side out.
Copy that. Red, crossing. Right, Jones, you're with me.
1,
Double time.
2. Blue, be advised, red team pushed across the road, clearing the area. Time now.
Understood.
Alright, let's try to make it fast. Enough room and space for the entire fucking squad.
How far up do we head?
Fuck it. This is enough. Right, let's head back.
Alright. Do you want to double time it?
Yeah, sure. Right, you take west, I take east. Red set. Area secured.
Understood. Blues move.
Spoon, Wayland, remember to call last man when you cross.
Last man.
Blue is set.
Alright, Red, go ahead and pick up near side security and move across.
Copy that. Right, red, collapse in.
Just the near side.
Spoon, Wayland, you can cross.
Last man.
Right, last man across. Red collapsing.
Last man.
Red from a wedge.
Squad leader can call last man as he's coming through. Alright? Alright, everybody hold. Now, on that, the last two guys, when they collapse in to cross that road, they need to collapse in close enough to the squad leader that he can almost reach out and touch them. Alright? Because especially at night, you might not be able to see things are going on. And he's trying to count those guys to come across. So, last two guys come into the squad leader and push right past him so he can count them off and then he'll follow along and call last man as he gets through. Another thing I saw is the first people to push across the road to clear out that area, you're going to have to get some spacing. Alright? So push across the road, spread out a good 20 to 30 meters, and push up on line together to clear that area out. Kind of box it out, and then come back to the road. We don't want guys just 5 or 10 meters just running up looking either way. You want to get some space between you.
Private Nissan pulling in.
Copy that.
Roger, I understand. So keep a decent gap between the column. Even though we're in column to column and double timing, we need to keep our spacing.
Yep. Well, and as the first couple guys move through, get spacing, get online, and push through that area. Make sure you get spacing when you're on that far side of the road.
Question?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. The first team's supposed to push far enough through that the last team could just fall right in, and they're in formation. Okay.
Does this look more acceptable, or should you think you should give it a little bit more?
That's probably about good.
Alright, thanks. I got a question also.
Go ahead.
So whenever we get to the LDA, let's say everyone's, got the full squads, what kind of position would you prefer to cover the LDA? Rifleman, automatic rifleman?
Really the best thing to do is you want your auto rifle to face whichever up the road most likely to take contact, and probably your grenadier facing the other way.
Roger. Okay.
What are we holding on?
Alright, all teams, let's go ahead and move out on a bearing of 121.
Copy that. Moving out on bearing 121.
Blue
Right.
stepping off.
Alright, red will be following blue in the bearing of 121.
Change that, I meant 210, my bad.
Copy that. 210.
Roger, we're moving.
Scratch
210.
that, we're moving 210 instead. Wedge on May. spacing more.
All teams
About
hold.
50 meters. Copy. Red holding.
We halted.
Alright, Red, let me know when you guys, or let me know when everybody's back in formation.
Red information.
Alright, we're good again. Blue stepping off.
Red moving. Right, let's follow blue.
Alright, we're gonna change directions again and we're gonna head on a bearing of 345.
Copy that. 345.
Roger that. Roger that.
Right, red, we're gonna change the bearing to 345. Still following blue. Just waiting for them to get a move on. Right, let's go.
We're forming back
Oh,
up.
never mind. Hold.
Copy.
Blue stepping off again. 340.
Are you absolutely sure we're moving to 345? That is directly behind us.
I think they are moving now, yeah. Let's wait a bit and then... Right, red, wedge on me again. Stupid tree. Red hold. Right, let's move.
LDA, LDA.
Oh, we got an LDA.
Now we got
Hold.
an LDA.
Roger, got
Okay.
an LDA.
Red, let's move up a bit.
We're set at the LDA squad.
It's well, yeah, this is still linear because there's a little road here.
Red hold.
Alright, stand by. When you cross, go ahead and cross towards the northeast and cover up an area, that little wooded area there. Or northwest, excuse me. Red, be advised, Blues crossed the LDA and clearing out time now.
Red is advised, standing by to cross.
We're set.
Red copies. Red crossing. Right, Red, column on me. Double time over the clearing, and as soon as we reach the end of the clearing, you go wedge.
Four. 5.
Alright, blue, red teams across, go ahead and pick up
Red,
near side.
set.
Alright, all personnel across the road.
Blue set.
Let's go ahead and continue movement. Let's go bearing. Let's go ahead and change the bearing to direct north.
Copy that. Direct north, red, moving. Right, red, moving direct north. Red, hold. We got an LDA.
We're stepping off, we're going direct north.
Copy that, there's an LDA.
Alright, I guess we got another LDA.
Alright, let's go ahead and get security up and down this area.
Copy that. Spoon, take east, and Jones, take west. Is security set?
Set.
Alright, red, go ahead and push across this area.
Copy that. Waylon, on me, we're crossing.
Hold right here. I couldn't see them. I thought they moved.
This is technically more of an ODA, but we're just going to treat it as an LDA for right now, and we're going to switch tasks here in a moment. Blue, be advised, red is pushed across the LDA and clearing time now.
Alright.
Roger.
Great, let's get back.
The squad lead, one of my soldiers
Waylon,
may
take
have to
east,
go
I'll
do
go
his
west.
249 test.
Well, it's
That's fine.
Right, red is set, area cleared.
Roger, blues. We're crossing.
Alright, red, blue team's moved across, go ahead and pick up near side security.
Copy that. Picking up near side. Alright. Jones, Peaceman. You can cross. Jones, Peaceman, please cross.
Cross.
And
Last man.
you should have ran by Miller. But it's fine. Right, red, collapse on me, wedge formation.
Alright, all teams go ahead and... Okay, everybody collapse back on this road here to the north with blue team.
Right, let's gather around Miller.
Hey, Hibby.
Okay, that's looking a lot better. One of the things that we still got to make sure that we're doing, as that near side security picks up to move across
Radio
the
check,
road,
radio check.
they have got to run very close to the squad leader so he can count them off, especially when it's nighttime. I know this last time when you pushed across the road, Spoon, I almost didn't see you, and that's the point. Is the squad leader physically? I mean, you can't really do it physically in this game, but he is counting every soldier that moves through to make sure that he's got his correct count of people on which side of the road. Okay, so those last couple guys, when they collapse up, collapse straight to the middle on the squad leader and then push straight across the road. Okay, everybody got that?
Mm-hmm. Copy that.
Yep.
Yeah, Roger.
Okay, like I said, linear danger areas, they're going to be not only in towns, but they're going to be any road you come across. Okay, creeks or streams, you have got to do it. If you know, especially you Scorpions, if you guys go back to your own squads, if you don't pull, if you aren't making sure that your squad leaders running linear danger areas like this, they're doing it wrong. Okay, anytime you move across a street, be it in squad or buddy teams, you have to have security up and down the road. All right. Now, if you're just in a fire team and you're split up, you're in your squad, but you're split up in fire teams clearing a town, and that one fire team has to cross the road, you have to have two guys, one watching up either side of the road. The other two are going to move across. As soon as they get across, they pull up the road, and the next guys are going to move across, and then you continue movement
Radio check.
in whichever direction that you guys are going. Okay, so
We hear you, Neeson.
Alright.
So whether you're in Mount, in the woods, or anywhere, if you come across a linear danger area and you don't have somebody covering both sides of the street as everybody moves across, especially Ghost Squad, I'm gonna come and put a fucking boot in your face. Do not cross the fucking any road, linear danger area without security up and down the street in one fucking form or the other. Okay?
Copy that.
Alright.
Copy.
We still got time. I guess we can run to the mount course and we'll run teams pushing across the road. So let's go ahead and pick up, move back down to the board, and we'll move to BCT or CQB.
Private Miller. We have one more join in, Neeson.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
right,
just
let's,
have
go
him come
CQB.
on and we'll go to the CQB range.
Roger.
Hey, Corporal Vegan.
Hey.
Hey, Jones.
Hey, you know my patch is on?
Yeah, you got the third ID patch on. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm in.
Do I have mine?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right, I'll move to red then, since I've got 5 on your team again.
Okay.
But Fagan, just letting you know, heavy will drop into red team, so teams are balanced.
Yeah, one of my guys has to leave because he's got family problems, so, I mean, you can still go if you want, or you could come back to us.
Right, teleport CQB.
Marks, I gotta go take a leak. You say something with it.
Yeah.
No,
I also have to go. So I'm gonna go have to empty out the
Course 1-2,
locked
radio
navigators.
check 121 over.
Yeah, I have my thing meter.
Leave Charlie.
There's an event I'm trying to attend today, but it happened in like 2 hours.
Private Miller, I'll be right back. 30 seconds. Gotta take a leak.
Hurry up.
Wait, what?
Pissy drawers.
You got a
Alright
shit
guys,
bucket?
let's go ahead and just push right up to this first intersection right here.
User disconnected from your channel.
Radio check.
I read you. Put this as your alternate and put your standard in.
1, 2, 2. Right. No, what the? Okay.
So one of my guys had to go. He had family matters come up. So we lost.
Hey
one
Jones,
one.
what are we doing?
Yeah,
I think we're doing the same thing just in a city scenario.
We'll be alright if you want to split it up like this.
yeah, we'll just leave it like it is.
Check.
Roger.
Right, I need to sort of semi-bail anyway, but I'll still be in game, so I'll just uncolour myself so it doesn't confuse people.
Okay.
What do you want to do again?
Move out of the
I
area.
want you
we'll do real quick.
to
Maybe
talk
move
in
behind one of these
120.
houses or something.
Frequency 120, radio check.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to
120, Lima Charlie.
Thank you. Alright, 2 on each side of the wall. 1 over here with me, 2 over there, and then, oh. Hibby, are you with us again, bud?
No, I'm going to put the boy to his bed, so I'm just hanging
okay.
about up the back as a
Alright.
yellow man.
Yeah, alright. 2 left, 2 right, we're gonna clear.
Alright guys, now how this is going to work is it's going to take coordination with both
User
with
joined
both
your channel.
teams, alright? So we got the first guys, they have moved into position where they're supposed to be, looking past the wall. Once you get up to this corner, you guys are really going to have to bunch up to this corner. Alright, so go ahead and push up to the corner.
Rizzo, go to the 249 range.
Miller, Sergeant First Class requires Rizzo to go to the 249 range right now to do his stuff.
Too easy.
Alright, so as this...
Good luck.
So everybody pretty much needs to collapse on the corner right before you're crossing it, okay? So everybody push up, get nut to butt on your buddies. Okay, so as soon as you get to this corner, the first man, like on this side, Jones is facing down the street. Marks, being the second guy, is going to be facing the opposite way as far as he can. And what you're going to end up doing is, as soon as this first guy's, Jones is set down here, he's going to say set, and the rest of the team's going to move through. Alright? Marks is going to push across the intersection far enough for the rest of his team to move on, and he's going to point in his direction of travel. Okay? The next person is going to say, once Marks is set, the next person is going to say, Fagan, moving. He's going to come up and get behind Marks and pull security out to the side. The last man in the stack is going to push. He's going to, when he moves across, he's going to say, last man. He's going to move across. He's going to pull the corner just on the opposite side of the road up the same way that this first man is pointing. Once he is set, he's going to call his set, and this last man's going to get up and say moving. He's going to move back. As soon as he's across the road, you're going to collapse back into your fire team and keep moving forward. Any questions?
Yes. Yeah. Once I like cross the road, do I watch like there or like?
Well,
where do I?
as soon as we stack up like this, I mean, you're still going to be pulling fairly rear security, and then as soon as you get up here and you move across, the last man will move to this first corner and then face this way. Okay, get on that
This
corner.
way?
Yeah.
Yeah, southeast.
So if there wasn't a door over there, which there still is, when you cross and you're across, you're gonna be guarding that door. So right now you're guarding the rear, but when you get over there, you're gonna be leading.
When he moves across, I'll show you. When he moves across, he's gonna pull this last corner. Last man set. And then the last. Then Jones
Okay, I was
up.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Roger.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and we'll run this team here on the right first. Red, you guys over here on the northwest, just stand by for a moment. All right. Let's go ahead and push across this road.
Jones set.
Copy. Marks moving. Marks set.
Fagan set.
Nathan set.
No, Nate.
Need to cover down that hallway, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Like that?
Now, yeah. Make sure you can see down the road.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Now, when you're set there, you call. When you're moving
Last
across.
man set.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to call last man and then last man set. Go ahead and call it over the radio so Jones knows you can move.
Right. Last man set.
Should everyone be back on frequency 120 now?
No, we can just keep where these freaks that we got, because we're gonna end up running these two at a time. I'm just wanting to run through once or twice with each team, and then we should be doing this together.
Roger.
All right, so go ahead and move back. Just move back across the road and get set up, and we're gonna run the other side.
I got a question. Once Jones is moving, does he move like again back to the first man position?
He can, and I think we've set it up to where he'll end up going back to the first man position, but he doesn't have to. But for
Copy.
this now, we're gonna go ahead and say yes, he does. All right, guys, let's go ahead and we'll run it on this side.
It's their turn now, right?
What freak are you guys on?
Well,
120.
Since Hernandez is
Oh,
going to be on 121 and we're on, 122, so we're on 120. Maybe we should just all get on the same frequency, 'cause right now we're not, right?
I didn't understand a word you just said.
This team over here, go ahead and just get on 121.
So everyone over here should be on 122.
Yeah.
No, I think they're just
121 set.
going 1212
121.
for the run through on the left side.
Yeah, so we're gonna fix it by everyone.
All right,
this
go
side
ahead and
on
call
122.
your
And
set,
then when we
Waylon.
do it together, we won't have comms all confused.
Spoon moving.
The goal is that
Call
we're
your moving
clearing both
across.
sides and crossing at the same time, not one by one like right now.
Are you gonna be a part of this one?
Yeah.
Crossing.
Set. Next man.
Last man moving. Last man set.
Moving. Set.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, go ahead and push back across the road and we'll get ready to move it again. I'm going to let the other team move it one more time and then we'll go ahead and run it as a squad.
Alright guys, go ahead and push across this road. We'll have you guys do it one more time and then we'll do it as a squad.
You want us to be on 121 for this?
You guys can be on 122.
Copy that. 1 second.
You didn't fucking believe me, did you, Private?
Private Marks radio check 122. Over.
Radio Lima Charlie.
Wait, middle.
Yes.
Is my character black?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, go ahead and call your set, Jones. I think your team speak crashed or something. I don't hear him.
Jones set.
Okay, there you go.
Marks moving.
Mic muted.
Marks set.
Fagan moving. Fagan set.
Last man moving. Last man set.
Moving.
Alright. That looked a lot better. Let's go ahead and come back to this side of the street and we'll just move it all as one squad.
Is anybody on this channel on 120 as well?
Yeah.
Neither.
Okay, Hernandez, you go ahead and call up be on 120 to me, and we'll coordinate movement.
So we're gonna go ahead and work together.
Yeah, we're gonna. What the idea of this is that we move both teams across the road, pretty much in sync at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so we got an LDA. Let me know teams that your teams are set.
Fagan, you wanna take lead?
Jones set.
Sure.
Oh, Hernandez system suite crashed.
Alright, all teams set. Go ahead and push across.
Hernandez's team smashed.
User in your channel timed out.
All right, go. All right, everybody. Everybody's set. Let's go ahead and push across.
User joined your channel.
Jones set.
Marks moving.
Go ahead and move across the same time. Spoon.
Marks set.
Fagan move.
Spoon set.
Fagan set.
Last man moving.
Hernandez set.
Last man moving.
Last man set.
Last man set.
Romeo teams up. We're set.
Set. That was successful run.
All right, that looked pretty good. Let's just do an about face. Keep your positions, and we'll go ahead and run it back across the road.
Gotcha.
All right.
Watch on the road, you said. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Red
yeah.
team's set on the right here.
Blue is not ready.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Blue set.
Alright, let's go ahead and push across this road. Go ahead and move out.
Fagan crossing.
And then it's crossing.
Fagan set.
Marks moving.
Spool moving.
Marks set.
Spool
Last man
set.
moving. Last man set.
Moving.
Ethan moving.
Fagan's team's crashed again.
User in your channel timed out.
Blue is set. Red is also, but his team speed crashed.
User joined your channel.
Alright. Go ahead and clap on me for a
Fuck.
second.
Okay, let me just.
Are you
There's
serious?
safety.
I had it on safety. It wouldn't fucking go back to it. There, taking it back up.
You hit? Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Well
You're in a
done.
world of hurt, boy.
Maybe
You're
you got
fine.
this.
You're fine. You're fine.
Hey, y'all smell that?
On you, you're good.
I smell
Give
a
him more
demotion.
bandages.
I'm kidding.
Less responsibility for me. I don't give a fuck. All right.
User
$20
joined
for
your
misfire.
channel.
It's a paddling for you now.
Alright guys, so the lesson of the day is linear danger areas. In town or not, always have somebody pulling security up and down the street. Alright? Now, like I said, if you're only in one fire team and you're moving across this area, as this first guy is pulling security up here, the second guy is going to get nut to butt on him, and he is going to be facing as far down this side of the street as he can. Okay? Once you get the order to move, he's going to move out, push like we have been doing, but the next guy in line, he's going to take his sector, and he's going to shift it back up this road as far as possible, so you can still have people pointing up and down the road as much as possible. Alright? Now I understand that in battle, sometimes you have to make quick decisions and you have to get fucking across there. But if you don't have one person facing either side of the road when somebody's moving across, you're fucking wrong. Like I said, Ghost, don't let me fucking see that anytime again. Just know when you are moving across any kind of linear danger area, you will have somebody covering up and down the street at all times. Or you just don't fucking move. Okay? If you can't move, you're gonna have to wait for the next team to come up and help support. But don't just don't do it. Okay? So I hope everybody got something out of this. And as Hibby, do you got anything over the training that you'd like to add to?
I completely missed the second part, so no on that. First part, bit more spacing between the fire teams once the second fire team is pushed through the LDA, just so it gives the security team more chance of forming up before they're riding them up the ass.
Yep. The only thing we really went through is crossing about like I trained it in my training, pushing across the road. We did it as two fire teams pushing across the road at the same time. But like I said, guys, even if you're just in a four-man fire team, somebody needs to be looking up and down the road at all times. Now, if you're on just one side of the road like this team is, don't send somebody to the other side of the fucking road to cover up here. Because what did you do? You crossed a fucking linear danger area without having fucking security everywhere. Okay, just try not to do that.
And one, I don't know if you've mentioned it, but obviously LDAs within urban areas, don't be afraid to throw smoke.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another good point. Especially if you are taking contact from up and down the street, and you need to keep moving, just get some fucking smoke up there and quick push across. Smoke is your friend, and I actually think that people should be carrying more smoke in this fucking unit. As far as I'm concerned, I think smoke is better than having fucking grenades.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, is there any other questions over what we went over today?
Yeah, I have one more question. If I
Go ahead.
So if my squad is like, we are only like 5 guys, and we came from this side here, what do we do to cover this side?
Like I said, if there's
cover what?
if there's only 5 guys and you're on the side of the road, see how Waylon is pointing up the road here?
Yeah.
Hibby, the next guy, he's pulling this way to see up the road as far as he can. That's why when you get to these corners right before you move, you're gonna get fucking nut to butt. You're gonna be touching happy places when you get up to this corner. But since we don't want to be bunched up for very long, that's why this movement's got to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because once you get bunched up, it's a fucking grenadier's fucking wet dream. Okay, so get bunched up. First guy's gonna call a set, and Hibby's gonna immediately move. The next guy, Fagan, he will come up and he will pull the same sector that Hibby is. Okay, so that's how you're gonna do it if you only have one person or one team on one side of the road.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
And do you understand why I move first and somebody takes my position?
Yes.
Why?
Like if you move to the private position, because no one is covering this side when you move this position.
But if I stayed here, I would be covering this side, but so why would I move first?
So to explain that, the guy behind him would have to cross his fire.
Yeah,
Yay!
So if he would essentially go into the line of
More
fire.
importantly, you have someone covering you on both directions while you're crossing.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the key point is nobody's running in front of my gun. So if they were pushing round me, they'd be running through my gun, correct? So say for example we were set here and the rest of the fire team tried to cross, I couldn't fire if they got engaged from the northwest because I'd have people in front of me. Hence why I move first, and then when I go across, the next man can take my position, and so on and so on and so on and so on until everybody's
I thought you
across.
were telling them why you go and not Waylon. I didn't realize why you were
No,
talking
I
about
was
behind
asking
him.
why I go first, because
Okay.
everybody would have to run in front of my gun, and that's a bad day. That means nobody can shoot.
Because Hibby's got a trigger finger and he'll shoot you if you run. I'm kidding.
I've got to get a kill somehow. Teammates is good enough for me.
Thank you, Miller. I gotta, Private Miller. I gotta go. My babe needs to get food.
Yeah, I think we're good to go for today. So thanks for joining us and being on time. So you guys are free to leave.
Thank you, Ghost, for letting us train with you today. You'll have a great day.
Thank you for putting up with our stupidity.
See you around.
Corporal Fagan reporting out.
Alright, Ghost, we can go ahead and drop out of here and go back to TeamSpeak.
User left your channel.
Oh, I suppose we're still in TeamSpeak. We don't have to report out, do we?
No, but just get the hell out of here.
No, I thought I heard some people reporting out for